Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am sitting down today to attempt the B.O.M.B challenge, where basically you are challenged to create an entire face using nothing but black owned makeup brands. This was started by two Alyssas, I believe, the Alyssa Forever and Alyssa Ashley, and then Jackie Ina challenged all non-black influencers to do this, and you know, I don't care who's being challenged to do it. It's a good cause and it's a great idea, so I'm going to do it today. So yeah, before I just start talking any more about the things that I don't need to say, let's just get into this. So for my brows, I use this all natural retractable brow pencil from Plain Jane Beauty. However, this pencil is very brown. Like, that's the color, but on my actual brows it comes off really brown, and I have black hair, so I felt like it was a little too light. However, I just got a package literally seconds before I sat down to start filming this video from Bakerie, and they sent their brow gel. So I used their gel in dark brown brownies to just carve out my brows, and then I used the Plain Jane to fill it in. I kind of like it because I feel like it gives me a less, you know, harsh, just black type of brows, but I also feel like it looks a little bit weird. I don't know, I'm still working on it. However, I really do like this pencil from Plain Jane. I usually don't like brow products with this type of consistency, but I actually really do like this one. So for eyeshadow, the palette I'll be using is the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. Because of the package from Bakerie, I'm gonna have to switch up the eyeshadow look that I was planning on, because everyone's always talking about their lip whips, and they did send me some in that package, so I kind of want to use one today, which means I need to switch up the look that I was going to do on my eyes. But either way, the palette will be here in the corner while I am doing my eye look, so that I don't have to keep holding it up. I'm going to take this shade Zulu. Actually, I'm going to take Zulu and Burkina and use that as my transition shades. And then for my crease, I'll be taking the shade Zobo. And for my lid, I'm going to take this shade Calabar. And then I'm just going to apply this shade Fulani on the outer corner. Okay, so I went ahead and did my liner and lashes off camera. For liner, I used something also from Juvia's Place. It is their eyeliner, which also comes with this cool brush as well. And when it comes to lashes, I was thinking, you know, like, what company makes lashes? And then I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw a post by Miracle Watts, and I was like, doesn't she have a lash company as well? So it was either her or Black China. So I went ahead and got her lashes. These are the Miracle Lash in the style Kindra. Now I'm not done with my eyes. I'm going to move on to my face though, and then come back to that later. For primer, I'll be using the Danessa Myricks Prism FX Hydrating Lotion. This is probably best as a moisturizer, but I'm going to use it as a primer today. And for foundation, also from Danessa, it is the Vision Cream Cover in the shade NO9. I also have a foundation hunt up on my channel of this foundation. For concealer, I'll be using the Iman Second to None Cover Cream in Earth Medium. Alrighty then, let me go ahead and set my face because your girl is looking extra dewy with all these cream products. So to set my concealer, I'll be using the AJ Crimson Loose Powder, which I believe is a universal shade. Yeah, neutral matte. So to contour, I'm going to use the Iman Luxury Contour Trio. I think there's just one shade. I believe there's two. And this is what it looks like on the inside, so I'm going to use that shade right there. Now to highlight, Beauty Bakerie sent me this illuminator in the shade Glazed. Isn't their packaging just adorable? Everything has a bakery theme to it. Just open slowly. And then to set my entire face, I'm going to use, again, Beauty Bakerie's Flower Setting Powder. I did do a video on the deeper shade, which my mom took, and I don't feel like going to look for it. But this one is in the yellow shade. And the last thing that I'll be using from Beauty Bakerie is their Lip Whip in Sangria Splash. So really quickly before I go, I just want to point out this video was low-key just a little bit deeper than me putting makeup on my face. I don't need to beat that dead horse of pointing out the differences in this industry when it comes to skin tone, which is why videos like this are important, to shed light on these companies, because when you are person of color owned, or more specifically for this video, black owned, you don't really receive the same type of attention for a couple of reasons, one of which being that people seem to have this notion that if it's black owned, person of color owned, or marketed towards women of color, that they won't make shades for everybody, which simply going to their websites will show that they do make, you know, complexion products for everyone. It's just, you would think if it's Latina owned or if it's black owned, that the owner is going to make sure that those shades that are usually left out of mainstream brands are going to be included here. So it's not, you know, just excluding people, it's trying to be inclusive with these brands. And another thing, the whole mainstream, these brands are not brands that you will easily find in Sephora or Ulta, and people just really don't want to take the time to look for some of these things, and these brands either don't have the means to, or they choose not to send all of their products to influencers, so you don't get to see them in your face all the time, which is another reason that some of these brands are really slept on. I feel the two companies that I use that I feel most of you will probably know about the most are Juvia's Place and Beauty Bakerie, but again, those are two companies that blew up on Instagram and who do send some of their products out. Again, I just received that package from Beauty Bakerie this morning. So yeah, don't be afraid to check out some of these brands no matter who you are. Don't be afraid to participate in this challenge no matter who you are, and that is pretty much it. So make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!